Hello, my name is Ashtar and I'm in grade 6. Today I will be talking to you about the Huron indigenous tribe. Huron identity. The Huron were part of the first people, lived in the eastern woodlands, and spoke a branch of Iroquois language. They were related to the Iroquois not by an alliance or a treaty, but through constant war because of the European that settled and helped the Huron. Land they lived on and where they settled. The Huron tribe lived in the eastern woodlands, which is now Lake Huron, North Ontario, South Quebec. Later, they migrated down to the U.S. and settled in Kansas and Oklahoma. The climate region they lived in is known as the Southeastern region, near the Great Lakes and the St. Lawrence River. Resources that the Huron people had. The resources the Huron people had was corn, beans, and squash. They mostly used corn and made flour by pounding corn. They made corn soup with fish, meat from deers and buffalo, and more corn. The Huron people cooked the buffalo and deer over a fire that was shared by 40 people. The reason I say 40 is because the Huron lived in longhouses, which had their families and distant family members too. How the Hurons used their natural resources. The Hurons people did everything to the fullest. They used animal meat, skin, bones, teeth, and hooves. They wore things like moccasins and loincloths. These two things were for men. Women clothing were skirts, leggings, and long sleeves. The way they transported was by foot or by using a birch wood boat. The woman would make art with extra materials like teeth and bones, and the men used to hunt with bow and arrows, spears, axes, knives, and war clubs. Jobs of the Huron people. Men's jobs were labor work in farms, war, hunting, and pounding corn. Women did housework like cooking the food for the family, creating art and traditional pieces for men to wear, and sewed clothes together. And the kids would help their mother depending on their gender. If they were male, then they would help their father. The beliefs of the Huron. The Huron people believed in a religion called animist religion, where they believed in everything has a soul. This affected them and their surroundings because they only used things that they needed and not what they wanted. This is what made them not wasteful of their materials, and this is why we still have these amazing creatures alive today. Elections. The chief was chosen by the strength and experience in combat and trade. The family became nobles, but the mother of the chief became an elder of the tribe and controlled most of the tribe. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Goodbye.